welcome back to The Bright Side. Macy here, The Bright Side Girl, and today we're going to be doing my November wrap-up. So I actually didn't physically read any books for the month of November, so this is going to be an audiobook only wrap-up, and I only listened to 4 things this month. I was almost done with 2 more, but I didn't quite get them done in time, so they'll probably be on December's wrap-up. Overall, it was just kind of a whirlwind of a month with like Thanksgiving and the end of Halloween and decorating and a bunch of different things, and I was listening to a lot more podcasts, so I just didn't get quite as much in. But I got a few things finished. So I finished A Whole New World, A Twisted Tale by Liz Braswell. This is the first in a series of Twisted Tales. I'm not sure if they connect together or if they're all completely individual, because these are Disney books following, this one in particular is following Aladdin, and then they go on Sleeping Beauty and all that stuff, but they might intertwine, so I will let you know. So this is basically what it seems like. It's a twisted version of Aladdin where Jafar gets the lamp instead of Aladdin in the Cave of Wonders, and then the whole story gets twisted on its head because of that. And they have to kind of defeat Jafar in a different way. So I enjoyed this. I think it was like a solid 3.5 star read for me. The narrator for this is James Patrick Cronin. I thought he did a really good job. It reads more like a middle grade, but if you are a true Disney lover, Aladdin lover, I think you will enjoy this because it's very, very similar to the film, other than the things that they kind of swapped around. So overall, enjoyed it, and it was a 3.5 star. Then I did a reread of A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I read this one earlier in the year, and I decided to reread it with a couple of my friends. So I did it via audio because I got them in at the library, and I physically read this the first time. The narrator is Jennifer Ikeda, I think that's how you pronounce it. I liked this more the second time around than I did the first time, and I really enjoyed it the first time around. However, the narrator is a little bit on the slow and dull side. So if you do listen to it, I highly recommend speeding it up to 1.8 to 2 times the speed, because she's very slow and it's very dull, but the story itself is not very dull. So I really enjoyed rereading this. In case you somehow missed it, this is Beauty and the Beast retelling very loosely. Lead character Feyre kills a fairy that's kind of disguised as a wolf, and she basically gets swept up and taken into a fairy world, and a bunch of adventures and things happen, and there's lots of romance. This is new adult, so it does have some sexual content in here. Nothing too crazy, but it does have some things. I really enjoyed this the second time around, and it was still a 4-star read for me. Then I listened to A Magic, Dark and Strange by Kelly Powell. This is narrated by Carissa Vacker. This one I was hoping to get to for October for my spooky reads month, and I didn't quite make it in time, so I just scooped it in here for the beginning part of November. This is a new 2020 release. I think it also came out in October. So this was really good. This one is set, I think, around the 1800s. So this is our lead character, Catherine, and she has an unusual gift of being able to bring the dead back to life for an hour so that they can kind of get their final goodbyes with their loved ones, but it comes at a price of taking an hour off of her own life. Then one day she is assigned to find a timepiece that she suspects has some kind of enchantment to it, and she is correct, and a whole bunch of like adventurous things happen. This is a great fall Halloween read. It's got those spooky graveyard gothic vibes. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely like a short novel, and I feel like it could have used a little bit more meat, but I thought the romance was good. I liked the characters, and overall this was a 3.5 star. And then lastly, on the very last day, I listened to Anna and the Apocalypse. This is by Katherine Turner and Barry Waldo, narrated by Fiona Hardingham, who I do really enjoy. So this one was my final read for 'Tis the Season-a-thon, which I'm currently doing now, so I know my vlog won't be up yet, so slight spoilers for that. But I listened to this in one day. It's a short, like 5.5 hour audiobook. This is actually based off a movie screenplay, Anna and the Apocalypse, which is a British Christmas horror musical, which I have yet to watch. I thought the movie was based on the book, but it's the other way around. A lot of people think that it's not nearly as enjoyable because there's no music and it's a lot faster and it just couldn't capture the movie. I haven't watched the movie yet, so I thought it was fine. It was definitely like a festive horror read, which I've never read before. I thought the characters were kind of funny and enjoyable. It definitely has like a Shaun of the Dead vibe to it. Overall, it doesn't have like a ton of meat to it. I gave this one 3 stars. So that was it for the month of November. Just nice, short and sweet, but I'm already like 3 or 4 books into December, and it's only day 3 because of the readathon. Next time will be a larger wrap up, and I'll be back to doing my separate audiobook and physical wrap ups, hopefully. So hope you guys had a great November and a great start to your December. Let me know what you've been reading down below in the comments. I'd love to hear about it, and I'll see you guys next time on The Bright Side. Bye!